What's up, guys? My name is Khan and we're back today in Scrap Mechanic, and we're back with a small update from the devs. Not really a full update, and it's an update to the Spudguns. Now, they did announce this was going to happen a long time ago, back when they came out with the Spudgun update initially, and that's the addition of Spudgun's ability to shoot sensors. That's right. So Spudguns before could always shoot switches, and you shoot the switch on and off. They could also shoot buttons, and we've got this button just hooked into a light there, just so you can see. It is very difficult. It happens so quickly, but a Spudgun can shoot a button, and now they can shoot a sensor. You can see that sensor lighting up like that. And actually, we can put this on switch mode. It makes it, there you go. You can see perfect. See, it lights it up. And as we shoot it again, it'll turn it on and off. I didn't really know what to do with this. I was kind of sitting there and thinking, what can we possibly do with this to make it look cool? And I thought, you know what, let's build another target range. So instead of building one where we're shooting ducks, we're going to build one where we're actually shooting a target, and a target made of sensors. Of course, a lot of you are going to say, well, Con, why couldn't you just make a target of buttons? Wouldn't it work the exact same? The answer is, of course, 100% yes. And I didn't think of that until after we were done this build. I really don't know what to use these sensors for with Spudguns. I mean, I'm sure someone's got some crazy ideas. I haven't really been able to think of anything. I mean, obviously, you could do shot detection, right? If we shoot across, instead of having to actually hit the button, you can check if we're shooting like in an area, but I don't see what the use of that is. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Of course, let me know in the comments down below if you have any cool ideas for how we can use the sensors with the Spudguns. But regardless, I did make this target range, which of course I will upload to the workshop, and it's kind of like the duck target range, but I did a little bit differently this time. With the duck range, it was shoot as many ducks as possible in 2 minutes and try and get the high score. And I found that was just kind of like, spamming the click as fast as possible and trying to just shoot as many potatoes as fast as possible. And I thought, let's make a range that doesn't involve just shooting the target as much as possible, but rather going for accuracy on the target and trying to get the bullseyes. In front of us here, we've got 10 lights. We've got a button and a switch, which we'll get to in a sec. The button really is just for a reset, which, we don't need. But we've got 10 lights, and then you can see here we've got 2 scoring sort of number pads, I guess, which keep score of how many points we've got here. And what we're going to do is we've got a bunch of different rings. So we've got the outer white ring, the inner black ring, and then a white ring again, and then a red bullseye sort of center point. And if you hit the bullseye, it's 5 points. The outside ring here, the one right outside the bullseye, is 3 points. The one outside that is 2 points. And then, of course, 1 point for this outer one. And if you miss, it's nothing. But, I mean, we don't really record misses. I guess it's just 10 shots on target. And so the idea is you get 10 hits on the target and however many points you can get in the 10 hits. Now, between each hits, there is a fixed time delay of about a second. It does force you to sort of take your time between hits. So you can still spam the target, but it's not going to pick up, it's only going to pick up a hit every second, not going to pick them up constantly. So really, all we got to do is just shoot the targets and add up our points. So if you get all 10 shots in the bullseye, that would be a total of 50 points for our epic little target range here. So we're just going to do one round real quick just to show. So we'll show the outer ring here. So if we hit that with the sensor, you can see 1 point, no problem. And if we hit the inner ring a little bit there, you can see 2 more points, so that's 3. And the inner ring even again here. And that's 3 more, makes 6 points. And if we hit the bullseye, we should be up at 11. I think it's right like that. There we go, perfect. And we've gone through 4 shots already, so we've got, 6 more shots. So we'll just bullseye these. Yeah, perfect. I mean, we don't really have to look. We can just kind of, hit and then wait and then hit and then I think that's good timing. Yeah, and then 3 more. Perfect. So we can spam even, but of course it doesn't really matter. It's only going to take 1 shot every second. And there we go. So a total of 34 points with 10 shots. And then we can hit the reset button, go back to 0. We get our 10 shots back and back to 0, 0. And of course, you're all going to say, well, Con, that's stupid easy. That is the easiest thing. I mean, you just literally line this up. I mean, we don't even have to use this. We could literally just build a Spudgun turret that shoots right in the center. How is this difficult? And I'm glad you asked. And that's where the switch comes in. And of course, when you hit the switch, that's when the target decides to move. So now everything gets a little bit more difficult. The target is on a fixed pattern, but it rotates with one arm and then another arm while it's spinning itself. So it just sort of gives you, a little bit more movement. And then of course we are really far away from it, so it does give us a little bit of, you know, extra distance. Of course you could add more obstacles here if you really wanted to make a big challenge for yourself, but I find this does mess you up enough that it's a little bit more difficult. And of course we could actually even speed the target up. The target is mounted on a piston with a controller, and the controller is just simply looping through stuff, and it's on the slowest speed. So if you really want a challenge, we could, you know, speed it up to fast. But let's do it on the slowest speed, see what score we can get, and then we'll go for ultra fast craziness for the final round and see how that goes. All right, here we go. So 10 shots. Let's see if we can get 10 bullseyes. So we're gonna just try and time this like that. Oh, it's 3. Dang it. See, it's not as easy as you'd... Dang it, 3. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna look at the score. That was bad. Oh, that was so bad. I don't think we've hit the bullseye once. Oh god, 17 and 5. That's terrible. That's like an average of 3. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh, see, this is a lot harder. Is that 10 shots? Oh, it's 10 shots. 34. Let's try one more round here with the regular speed target. I feel like we can do better than 34. Okay, here we go. Let's just wait until it gets to a slow part of the movement. All right, here's the slow part of the movement. Oh no, dang it, that was a miss. Oh, that was a miss too. Oh, that I think that was a hit. Oh, this is not... We're at 21. We only have 4 shots left. We need to get to 34. So we need at least like 2 bullseyes here. Was that a bullseye? Oh, that was a bullseye. Fantastic. Okay, can we get another one? Oh, yes, 31. Okay, another 2. Another 2. 34. 1 shot left. No matter what, we're going to beat the record. All right, perfect. That was another bullseye. 39 points. Excellent. That was sweet. We're going to go on super crazy, ludicrous speed and see what... oh, okay. This is going to be nauseating. I don't even... All right, here we go. We got to beat 39 points. 39 is the current... Like, how... Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was a miss. Oh, that was a miss entirely. Oh, that was... Oh, God. I can't even... Okay. Can't even hit this. Oh, oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, this is... Oh, boy. This is... Yeah, okay. Oh, boy. Okay. We have 4 shots left. We're at 13 points. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, we're not even gonna, like, how do you... Okay, that was good. You gotta, like, oh, boy. Yeah. 19 points and 0 shots left. Let's try it again here. 19 points is the record to beat here on the super crazy speed. Okay, this is going so much better already. I can feel it. Maybe not. All right. That was close. That was close. Oh, that was a miss. That was close. I don't know how many shots we got left. How many... Oh, we're at 19 points. We got 2 shots left. We just need to hit these 2. Perfect. 23 points. What a new record. Of course, if you do have Scrap Mechanic, download this from the workshop. It is completely vanilla. You can just pull out your spud gun and go crazy. And of course, you can try out your scores with any controller speeds you want. Let me know in the comments what kind of scores you guys get. If you do get the perfect 50, obviously it's very easy to get the perfect 50 with it turned off. But on the slow controller speed, I'm sure someone could get a 50. It is difficult, but it's easier to time. On the high speed, if you get a 50, I'm pretty sure you're cheating. I just don't see it happening. Of course, it wouldn't be a true video if I didn't explain just a little bit about how this works. So we've opened the whole thing up here, and you can see when we spawn it on the lift, there's actually a little piston here that deploys. Now, the piston's just set to a fixed height, and it doesn't loop or anything. It doesn't move up or down. We could add an up or down movement into this loop as well if we wanted to, but I decided against it just because it already moves crazy enough, and even at the high speed, you can see it's really, really difficult to hit that target. This works relatively simply, though. There's 4 layers of the target, and each of the 4 layers of sensors goes to these 4 OR gates, and really simply all the sensors are collected with these OR gates on the back here, which then connect to these 4 OR gates here, and these 4 OR gates go through a simple pulse extender. So the pulse extenders then go to 4 memory bits, which determine which point you've hit. Do you get 5 points, 3 points, 2 points, or 1 point? Those then go to a comparator to check to make sure only 1 point value is given. So if you hit, let's say a potato goes through 2 sets of sensors, it'll only pick the higher of the 2 values. I did that because otherwise hitting the bullseye is next to impossible. So if you hit, let's say, the bullseye and it happens to go across like one of these sensors, let's say it goes at a little bit of an angle, it'll still count the bullseye as the highest sensor point. And then those go through just some simple extenders, which then goes to this, which is your shot counter. So every time you take a shot, no matter what the score is, it adds 1 to the shot counter. So we're up to 4 here, you can see. And then that sends to this little doohickey device here, which is really simply just a score counter. So if we hit the 5, you can see there it counts 5 scores. And if we hit the 1 or the 3, it only counts as 3 and 2 and 1. So this just counts how many points you go, and each of those points gets sent to this, which is your really simple score counter pad. So there's 10 bits here and 5 bits here, and each time you get a point, it adds 1 to this bit, and when this gets to the 10th point, it rolls over, goes to the 1. They, of course, go to then this simple digital pad converter under the ground here, which then gets put back up here as your score. So it's really simple. It doesn't really take a lot to make this work. It's just some simple principles. And yes, you could make the logic a little bit easier with, you know, using some binary circuits. But it is a very cool little target, and I really like it. It's a nice change from the duck target. I think the duck target was cool, but it didn't really let you practice your accuracy. And I feel like with this, I'm going to spend a lot more time trying to make this one work, because once you get moving here, you can see it's just a lot more difficult, and it would be really, really cool to try out some vehicle turrets as well with this, and, you know, try out some different target practice. But like I said before, you could use this with buttons, so I really don't know what to do with sensors. Of course, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and while you're at it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time. What score did I just get? Oh, 36.